I will do more than one match, just so you're aware, and I'll space in between them so you can pick the one that you like the best. It will be downloadable as a source file, so hopefully that works. Hi, my name is John Massey. I look after leadership development for a large corporate organization, and we took on Matt's services at the recommendation of one of my colleagues. It's something we've never regretted. It's not that they don't get coaching within the organization, but the coaching outside the organization offered us an extra option for people that had that as a preference. And it wasn't even just that as a preference. The work they did with Matt was very well received. And what I've seen is that people have come back and said, please, can we do more? So it's opened their eyes to being coached. It really has opened their eyes to stopping, reflecting. And Matt provides an outlet for many of the managers still to this day. They can go back to him and say, can you coach me? Highly recommended, underlined. Hi, my name is John Massey. I'm the head of learning and development for leaders within our organization. I work with approximately 120 leaders, and in my time, Matt has probably worked with 30 of those leaders within my part of the business, plus leaders elsewhere. What we've seen and the feedback we've received has meant that we've carried on working with Matt when we can. And those leaders in particular, you've seen them change. You've seen them be more reflective. You've seen them much happier in what they're contributing because there's more of a sense of purpose to what they bring in the day-to-day journey that they have called work. So do I recommend Matt? Yes, I absolutely do. Do I recommend coaching? Most definitely. And Matt's got a unique way, some unique programs. I myself took part in being coached just to test first of all and see. And I let myself be immersed in the programs and being coached, and it made a significant difference to myself as well. So as a coach, I highly recommend Matt. As a business leader, I also highly recommend Matt. Thank you. Hi, my name is John Massey. I'm the head of leadership development within an organization that has lots of people and lots of managers. We have internal coaches, but sometimes our business leaders look for external coaches. And by good chance, my colleague said to me, here's the person that they have been using and they recommended. We never look back. The leaders that work with Matt, always highly complimentary, always looking for more, and always come back being more reflective, more energized by the conversations they have. Matt also has a program where they have to look at themselves, but also through the eyes of their teams or different stakeholders. So there's an even more reflection caused by that program. It's one of many programs that he has. The picture program is great fun, as well as very interesting to see how we see things and realize that different people see things differently. So for me, in recommending Matt, from a personal perspective, I was also coached by him. So I definitely recommend him. And from my colleagues in a business perspective, he comes as highly recommended as well. So thank you for listening. We've used Matt now consistently for three to 4 years within our organization as an external coach. Many refer to Matt not as an external coach, just as coach. And the impact he's had has been quite strong. And I'm going to recap this one. So that one didn't work. But guess what? I'm going to try again. Matt is our coach. We have coaching inside SAP, but also outside. And Matt was recommended to me by a colleague who had used him successfully and has seen a difference within his team. I wanted to test first of all, as I am a coach, and it reminded me the benefits of coaching, benefits of being coached, as well as coaching. And when I saw my colleagues' reaction, we said, right, let's carry on. Let's keep going with Matt. Matt does one particular program where he gets you to look inside, but he also gets colleagues to give you feedback. And that program in particular helped raise awareness on different things for me personally, but I've also heard the same from my colleagues. Coaching is a no-brainer. Matt is a no-brainer. Put the two together and your business will be better. Thank you. One more go. Hopefully one of these works. Hi, my name is John Massey. I'm the head of leadership development in a large corporate. Matt came to me by reference from one of my peers, and we never looked back. The peer had not been a fan of coaching necessarily, but had experienced coaching via Matt and had seen the benefits. They know that I like the idea of having the option of internal coaches, but also external coaches for some. So we said, let's try. I was coached to start off with. That was my first experience with Matt. And it was amazing. He has a program that gets me to look inside myself, but also to get others to give feedback and tell me what they see. That reflection and that double reflection for that program alone was phenomenal. Equally, being coached, you just realize that the taking time to reflect and facilitated time to reflect and really hold you in those moments really makes a difference. And for me, anybody who's looking to work with Matt, it's a no-brainer. Honestly, you'll get so much more back from the experience that, yes, I recommend Matt, and we still use Matt, and we'll continue to use him as long as it makes sense. And yes, we have the option of internal coaching as well. Thank you for your time, John. Hi, I'm here, which tells you already I'm a fan of Matt, and I'm a coach. So I work in a large organization. I work with a number of managers, and those managers, plenty of them have gone and availed of Matt's services. Matt runs one particular program where he gets you to also get feedback from others as well as reflect on your own leadership style. And that program in particular has made a big difference to a lot of leaders. And it means they've got feedback from others as well in a different, non-threatening format. This is the key. When we reflect, we change. When we reflect, we make choices. And this is what Matt really holds you to. He holds you to that reflection. He's not part of our organization. Therefore, it's different. And he doesn't have the same questions that I would ask as a coach because there's no bias, even though I try to manage mine. It's outside SAP, outside our organization. So we need both, the internal and the external. And Matt is a fantastic coach. So I can only come as highly recommended. Thank you. Hi, my name is John Massey. I'm the head of leadership development in an organization that has utilized Matt's coaching skills. I myself put my hand up to be coached by Matt just to get the experience and found it to be way beyond my own expectations. And I'm a fan of coaching. Matt uses a couple of different programs which just bring things a little bit differently, as well as some traditional coaching methods. The feedback from the teams, please, can we go and see him again? Please, can we continue working with Matt? That's all you need from people. If they're happy, they tell you. When they're not, they walk away. They still want coaching. They're still open to taking more time on themselves. And that reflection is what makes a difference to the individual, but also to the organization. Think of using Matt? It's a no-brainer. Please do. Matt asked me if I'd consider doing a short video for him in relation to his coaching and his business, and happy to do so. He didn't have to ask. I would have done it anyway. I always champion him within our organization, and we have coaches, and we have very good coaches. But what we do is we give people the choice. Some people prefer to go to an external coach. Some people are happy to go for internal coaches. And some people, we mix it up, because actually some of the programs that Matt runs also bring a different flavor to what we do. I myself have been coached by Matt and took time to go through the experience. And as a coach, as a coachee, it was phenomenal. Reflection is key to improvement and to being better and to understanding more about where you stand today and perhaps where you'd like to be tomorrow. So if you're thinking about using Matt, take up his programs, use him, enjoy. You will have a phenomenal experience, and you'll be switched on to coaching forevermore. Thank you for taking the time to listen, John. Okay, Matt paid me $1 million to do this video. No, he didn't. We actually pay him, and we're doing videos. You tell me the logic. He must be good. Yes, he is. Without hesitation, we've used Matt now for quite some time. A recommendation from a colleague, which is always the best way. By reference. Many of our other colleagues are using his coaching skills. Highly recommended. There's your reference. Thank you. Hello, complaints department. I'd like to file a complaint on Matt. What? Yes. No, sir. What? No, sir, you can't make that as a complaint. That you can't complain about that, sir. What do you mean? You've had no complaints about Matt? No. So is that why you're complaining? Yes. He can't be that perfect. Ah. He is. Okay. Check with his wife. That's crossing the barriers. Can't do that. Okay, I'll withdraw my complaint. But there was no complaint. That's my problem. It can't be that perfect. Try it and see. You can decide for yourself. There was a young man called Matt. He didn't have a cat. He had a roach. He was a great coach. And this is where I'm sat. Speak soon, my friend. Can redo at any stage if you wish. Keep taking the drugs.